Hello guys, welcome back, and today we're gonna be talking about demons and shinobis. So let us begin, ladies and gents. So, from the last episode, we currently see now our boy Izuku now currently resting. As he was currently, just doing his own thing, just resting down there on his bed, while he just actually, I can only imagine him just on his bed, just going like, life. He would say to himself, "I sorry about that. God damn it." Wait for a second, guys. Sorry about that. Anyway, continuing on with this episode, as we currently see our boy Izuku just laying on his bed, as he would go like, life. He would say to himself, as while he was thinking that, he would get a call, specifically from his, uncle. As after he, answers it, he would say this, "Oh, hey uncle. So what is it?" he would say. As he would say this, "Izuku, you really met your..." As he would say this, "Yep, from the deadbeat." I'm still surprised that he actually had an excuse. Apparently he was a ninja, or more specifically a shinobi of the Honzo Academy, or whatever the fuck it's called. As he would say this, "So it is true. When you meet him, please tell him to call me. I certainly have some words for him," he would say. As he would say this, "Certainly. That bastard," he would say. As he would say this, "Don't worry, Izuku. I get it. I still feel pissed at him as well." Sorry about that, guys. So, after talking to his, not grandfather, his uncle, he would basically turn off his phone as he would say this. "I wonder what's my next mission," he would say to himself. As after saying that, he would get, his stomach would start growling as he would say this. "I feel hungry," he would say. As he would basically get up from his bed as he would say this. Currently, school is currently out now, mostly because of a currently good holiday, apparently. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. Maybe this time I should eat out. This time, probably not with Hanzo. God, I can't believe I met him and beat him there as well. Maybe some instant noodles this time. Yeah, that definitely sounds good." As one of them, or more specifically one of his demons, specifically our boy Principality, would say this. "I see. That certainly sounds like an interesting meal. Though I would appreciate it if you eat something a little bit more healthy now and again." As he would say this. "Well, I do eat some healthy things, considering that I have this physique of mine. But still, I do want to treat myself now and a little bit," he would say. As he would say this. "Very well, boss. But for now, try not to make, too many rash decisions." As he would say this. Yeah, got it. Anyway, let's get going," he would say. As he would say this. "Very well." And so he would just, basically, recede going back into his phone as he would say this. "Yep, time to go to the convenience store, he would say. As after saying so, he would start leaving. So, he is currently in the town, basically, going around the city, or at least going around the town, as he would finally arrive at the convenience store. When he arrives there, he would go inside as he would meet the store clerk. He would ask him where the instant noodle aisle is, as he would, go towards it. What the fuck happened? What the fuck? Wait for a second, guys. As while Izuku is basically, in the, instant noodle aisle, he would bump into someone. As you would say this. "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to." As you would look towards the person, as you would see. So,
as he would bump into this girl. Imagine her in her regular uniform, or at least the uniform from her school, specifically. As she would say this, oh, don't worry, I'm fine, she would say. As she would laugh it off, as Izuku would say this, yeah, wait, that uniform, are you from Gessen Academy, I guess? Or at least I think so? As she would say this, oh, yeah, you are correct. Um, um, by the way, I wanted to ask, can you help me with this one? She would say, as she would say this. What is? As she would say this. Can you help me get this, pack over here? As she would point towards a, pack way up in the shelf. As he would say this. Oh, sure. As Izuku would grab it with his only one hand. As she would say this. Oh, thanks. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. The name is the name's Yumi. She would say, as he would, as Izuku would say this. Oh, hey, the name's Izuku Midoriya. Nice to meet you. He would say, as she would say this. Wait, Midoriya? Huh. I see. Then, I guess I should be leaving. See you later, I guess. As he would say this. Or, see you later? As she would say this. Oh, nothing. Anyway, bye, she would say. As after saying that, she would leave. As he would say this. Huh, weird. As after saying that, wait for a second. So, after meeting Yumi, he would say, yeah, that was certainly weird, he would say to himself. But, Gessen, that's a ninja school. Maybe, perhaps she's. Maybe not. Judging by her way she talked, she was definitely not a ninja. Or at least, to me at least. Anyway, as after getting a pack of, like, instant noodles, he would basically leave as he would also pay. I almost forgot about that part. So, while he was leaving, he would notice somebody was watching him. As he would say this. Um, yeah, I can definitely feel somebody's watching me. And also following me at the same time. Seriously? Guess I'll prepare myself. As after saying that, he would get ready in case if they're going to attack. As after a while, he would basically go into a dark alley to basically, try and get the jump on them. As when the person jumps down, the person would basically jump towards him, as he would also be wielding some sort of bladed weapon. As Izuku would say this. Really? He would say. As after saying that, he would look towards the person, as he would basically grab onto his, as he would grab onto the blade known as Innocence, aka, the Alice Blade, or the Alice Sword. As after doing so, he would basically strike towards the opponent, as the person would basically, jump back. As the person would be that of a woman's voice, or at least having a woman's voice. Well, well, well. You're certainly quite strong. I'm surprised that you'll be that strong, considering that you're my. As she would reveal herself being that of my old sensei's son, she would say. As he would say this. Who the hell are you? He would say. As she would say this. Oh, allow me to introduce myself. As she would bow. As she would say this. You may just call me Rin. As he would say this. Alright, Rin. Mind telling me why you attacked? Wait, are you another shinobi? As she would say this. Why indeed. You're quite smart. For her age at least. I am a part of Team Hibijo, or more specifically, 100%, um, a part of team, or at least, a teacher at Hibijo Academy, she would say. As he would say this, so what? What do you want? As she would say this, it seems that you're quite the powerhouse, as you call it. I also heard from my students that you're quite powerful, and you summon somebody that's considered as the devil himself, she would say. As he would say this, you're not wrong, but he prefers to call himself other than the devil. I guess you can say he's much more prideful than the others. But still, mind telling me why you wanted to attack me in the first place? As she would say this, isn't that obvious? I don't want you to join Hibijo. I mean, your power, your strength. It's quite the interesting sight. And especially for our master, or at least, the supervisor of our school. As he would say this, sorry but not interested. Even though I would love to kick that old man's ass, I would rather not work for anybody like you. As she would say this, such a shame. Though I was planning to talk you down peacefully, but it seems that I'll have to use force this time, she would say. As after saying that, she would get ready her blades, as he would say this. I always wanted to punch down a stupid ninja for a while. As he would say that. God fucking damn it. Damn. I always wanted to punch down another ninja for a while now. Allow me to tell you something. I always felt pissed off at my father. As she would say this. Really? Why is that? As he would say this. Oh, I don't know, maybe because he abandoned me. Essentially, because of his stupid job. You know how many years I have to suffer, knowing that my mother was dead because of him. You know how many, and I mean how many years I have to suffer because of her death. And essentially, I was basically wanting to kill myself because of it. And because of him basically betraying us, I really wanted to make him pay. But since that we're gonna be working for each other for a while, I won't like it, but I'll certainly love seeing him getting beat down by any of you people. But for now, I would rather not work with any of you. Now, let us begin the show, shall we? Come forth. As he would snap his fingers. As Izuku would say this, come to me, Shikome! He would say, as Shikome would release, or at least come out of his phone. As Shikome would be revealed to be a headless woman, as the body would be formed from her hair. As another one would appear, as Izuku would say this, come forth, Pazuzu! As after Pazuzu was revealed, it would be a four-winged man with a head of a lion, and yeah, also having like the feet of an eagle. As Rin would say this, interesting, she would say. As Izuku would say this, Pazuzu, he would say. Now, Zanma, he would say. As after saying that, Pazuzu would say this. I'll crush you, he would say. As after saying that, a rush of wind would come towards her. As she would get sliced by it, as she would say, to hell, she would say. As he would say this, Shikome! As he would say this, now, Shikome, he would say. As he would say this, toxic sting, he would say. As after saying that, she would get ready her, her hair, or at least, I guess her hair, as she would fire it towards, Rin. After doing so, before it would strike her, this is gonna be the end of this episode. Sorry. So yeah, this is gonna be the end of this episode. So yeah. So, bye bye.